Hello everyone, you're listening to Legends of Laia, a tabletop actual play campaign set in the fractured world of Laia, brought to you by Infinity Break, where we're telling stories our own way. Legends of Laia comes out every single Wednesday wherever you get your podcasts, and if you'd like to directly support the show, other than just by telling your friends, you can leave a 5-star review for us on Apple Podcasts. Before we get started, let's go ahead and reintroduce our characters. Folks, my name is Ben Hamill, and I play a rogue of indiscernible archetype by the name of Hugo, Charlemagne, Augustus, Robert, Danton, Dufontaine. Gave a really exciting pep rally speech last time. I've forgotten every word of it.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Andrew Akel. I play Darius Olimnath, a.k.a. Ahlie, the Sea Elf Wizard of Evocation.
My name is Maddie Trumbo Gomes. I play Paladin Captain Petros, our half-orc Paladin Cleric.
And I am Johnny Ronaldo. I play Finley Murphy, our halfling chef.
And last but incredibly not least, your Dungeon Master for Legends of Laia and noted Montana hater, Nick Boylan. Nick, take it away.
And they're right for doing so.
Yeah, I have reasons.
I'm saying I hold to that Nevada's worse.
Well, anyway. Last time on Legends of Laia, you had a pretty bad fight with a tiefling, which resulted in a ritual being completed that took one of your party members from you. However, you do still have the last artifact, so even though the timeline has been pushed forward a little bit, perhaps, you do still have that last variable. So not all is not lost, you could say.
Well,
I didn't hear what you said, Andrew.
nothing.
Okay. You do stop for the night, and when you wake up, it has begun to snow. So you begin to pack up all your things and can head on your way. Unless, of course, I won't stop Finley from making breakfast if she wants.
It's just leftovers.
Okay. Cornbread. Got it.
Menudo and cornbread.
Any exploding tea? Really? We've forgotten that joke already?
I haven't.
The hot potato joke, but with the tea?
Mm-hmm.
I will, I'll help you heat it up, because it sounds like you're trying to go easy, and I can just cast Prestidigitation to heat the stew up, the morning stew.
Yeah.
Then you don't even have to, put out, use the fire or anything.
You love to see it.
Good teamwork. So, who will be navigating first? The path starts to narrow, so you can only get one. As you travel throughout the day, the path gets narrow so that you can only get one cart through at a time.
Every time I've gone first, I fucked up our cart. So
So Hugo will plow ahead then.
I think Hugo should go first.
Okay, will you make a survival check?
Oh, great. 15.
So you did manage to maneuver the last mountain areas fairly well. You remember the tricks of how to maneuver at a standard pace. Maybe not as fast as you'd like to be going, but it's safe. It's a safe way of doing it. So you managed to maneuver around this mountain pass, and the day moves on. You travel for a few more hours. The snow begins to get heavier until you're completely surrounded by it. Your travel time slows down a little because of the introduction of new kind of terrain, but this is the first time, it's the second time for most of you, that you have driven through snow, and you don't have winter tires, so it is a little bit difficult. However, as time passes, you begin to see that this path coming out of the mountain, starting to move downward, is a path that's been well traveled. And you join this main path. It looks like it's mainly been used by people on animals rather than carts, or there you can see footprints in the snow as well. It seems like it's more of a footpath than anything. There doesn't seem to be a lot of vehicle travel this way. But you come over the crest of the mountain, and the land kind of slopes below on the mountain, goes down towards a bay. And around the bay is a city. It's, even though it is completely drowned in snow, a snow that never stops falling, it has this lively air to it, a warmth that you might only be able to find in a place this cold. You can see the lights on in the houses of the different fires and candles and everything. You can even see people walking amongst the houses. There seems to be 4 distinct districts that you can see looking down on it, and a main pathway that leads to the opening of an inlet that leads into the ocean. And in the bay, there are many different kinds of ships docked. You can see there's one very large ship that seems to be permanently docked there. Doesn't look like it would move at all. And it is covered in beautiful lights that reflect off of the ocean's surface. However, as you do come across this crest, it gets so much colder because of the air coming off of the ocean. And you can feel it cutting through your clothes. Like, you're obviously not, you don't really have the clothing necessary to be comfortable in this kind of weather. But the path does lean downwards into the city of Montania.
Oh, it is nice to see the ocean again. He says.
I just realized I nodded in agreement, and then this is an audio medium, so. But Petros nods in agreement.
Hugo, who last time they were near the sea did not have a good time. If you remember certain Kraken incidents, just goes, yes, it is nice to be back by the coast.
Suddenly the Yoshi egg that you threw over just gets spat back out of the ocean. It isn't the past consequences of my actions.
Hugo is like cautiously like looking over to the sea, like side-eyeing the ocean, enough that he's not looking forward while driving.
Finley's put on like a fur vest underneath her armored jacket to stay warm, and is just like sitting there, arms crossed, like shivering, like, I prefer warm beaches.
I think we've been wearing, we had discussed at some point that some of us had some winter gear that we had put on.
This is like a different kind of cold too.
Okay.
Like, because before you were up in the mountains, and there was wind, but it was like a dry kind of cold, but here you have the ocean wind, which is like,
okay.
You know how cold it can get, and now imagine
Yes.
that it's that, but like Arctic.
Right. I just wanted to clarify that Petros has not had his arms and thighs out this whole time while we've been in the snow.
You just like a little bit of ice forms on the little bit of his thighs that are showing.
Because he would have fucking died, I think. So I just wanted to make sure.
For some reason,
Okay.
I'm like, I know that he's half orc, but part of me is like thinks the ocean. I'm like, oh yeah, he must be like reptilian. He's probably not enjoying the
Reptilian.
I'm like,
Yeah, half
yeah.
orc and the other half is like, God, what are there is a lizard race, isn't there? Besides
Lizard folk.
like, yeah, that's the other half. It's not human.
I'm just like green, ocean, water. Yeah, lizard.
He's a lizard.
No, I like the implication that anything that's green is a lizard, so congrats, Zucchini.
My skin is turquoise, so does that... Am I
Yeah, you're a
too?
lizard.
It
You're
is-
lizards.
This is like so.
No, you're an amphibian.
Ollie, this is
Yeah.
so different from
Turquoise is amphibians.
the ocean that you're used to. You come from a tropical land
Yeah.
that is warm with beautiful, clear blue seas that you can see the coral through. This is dark water, like you cannot see. It looks like black ice.
it doesn't mean I don't want to go chat with some of the fishes here.
That's totally fair. They probably have some stuff to say.
Ahlie, is your crab a tropical crab or a snow crab?
It has a little winter hat now.
It has little antlers.
It has a little scarf.
Antlers. I love that.
Specifically
You know,
the
like-
kind that you might put on a dog or something.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so
So-
He's wearing a tiny
What
Santa
are
hat.
we gonna do here?
fucking freeze, I guess.
Oh, we're gonna freeze our asses off is what we're gonna do.
Hugo casts a...
What?
What if?
What?
What if I was hiding a
Surprise.
secret? What if I was hiding a secret druid level and I never mentioned it to any of you?
Okay, so you can. I mean, I'm assuming you guys want to go down into the town or the
Yeah,
city.
probably.
It's a city. It's the second most populated hub in Laia, second only to the Amethyst Kingdom.
So, are we supposed to find something here?
Yeah. Sorry, that was not Petros being like, yeah.
I will.
That was me. That was me catching up with my own brain.
I will remind you that this. So, first of all, yes, you're looking for the two other artifacts which you think are here because, from what you know, Zorban Malik, who has them, is supposed to be here. I will also harken back to literally the first episode of this entire campaign, where Hugo received a letter from someone asking him to bring an artifact to the museum here.
Which we no longer have.
Well, we
To
have
be
an
fair.
You don't have that
artifact.
specific
We have
one,
an artifact, though.
but there
Is
is
anyone
someone
here-
expecting you at the museum.
Oh.
Is anyone here good at papier mâché?
I can do performance. So, I could try.
Ahlie, I appreciate that, but I am not entirely sure how that is helping us. An artifact is not an interpretive dance.
You said paper mache. Paper mache is not an artifact either.
But it's definitely not a perform. There is a language barrier happening here.
No, performance is how you do art. Performance is the art skill.
What are you talking about?
Well, if you look at your
feats,
list of skills
health
that you
points?
have, it says acrobatics, animal handling, then it says performance. Anyway, I'm done with this bit.
I love the idea that Ahlie maybe can see everyone's stats.
It's like, you know, in the
The-
Terminator, when you see through his eyes and it's all red, and it shows like the stats and like the outline of each person that he looks at. That's how Ollie
Yeah.
sees.
Dialogue options.
The first page of Ollie's spell book is his character sheet.
He has to go like, wait, hang on a sec, I gotta check my spell slots. Wait, no, what's my stealth modifier?
He thinks everyone just has their character sheet on them.
Yeah, everyone else just has them memorized.
Breaks down the door. Hugo Dufontaine. Oui. Come with me if you want to live.
Let's go down. Let's go into this city. It sounds like we have a museum to visit, and we need to find out some information and see if older Hugo has been here.
Older Hugo.
The elder Hugo.
Hugo Senior.
Like Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White, only
The
it's-
white. Only it's two actual different men.
We have to see if Hugo the White has been here.
Oh, I assure you, Hugo the White's already here. I love the idea of like, Hugo Dufontaine. Why, I've never been called that name. That's a different man. Ben Kenobi. Oh, you mean my cousin?
So you go down into the city. In the entrance to the city, there's kind of this there is a kind of plaque that has kind of the setup of the city and its 4 districts. Just as kind of like an introductory map on like, where should you go if you're here? And you kind of get the feeling just by looking at this that this is a place that people come to, that people transit through often. So it does cater kind of to people who would have no idea about this place yet. So it has a resident.
We look at the mall kiosk.
Yeah, the mall kiosk is kind of what it is.
It says you are here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they have a Wetzel's Pretzels.
Guys, we should go to Cinnabon.
Can we go to Sabara's while we're here?
All right, guys, keep going. How many other like mall food places can you list?
There's a resident.
Hugo's gonna go get his ears pierced at Claire's.
Panda Express.
You cannot beat me to the end of my own joke, Nick.
Guys, you don't understand. People keep asking me like, so where'd you get your artifacts? Well, I got them at Claire's.
Yeah. I'd like to go to the GameStop, please.
So there are four distinct districts. There's a residential district, a hospitality district, which you can see kind of has restaurants, inns, activities. There is a trade district with art and business, and then there is a district that seems to be dedicated entirely to the docks, which also includes the museum. Which has a big museum, the El Norte Museum, and then there's also a maritime museum attached to it.
I do want to go to the Maritime Museum.
That is such a dad place.
There's someone spent a whole lot of time making the little ship models. Yeah, in there's like an aquarium. There's the Maritime Museum, which is attached to like the museum, which doubles as an art gallery.
Sick.
About what time is it when we arrive?
It's like dinner time.
Okay, so the museums probably closed.
Probably closed. We should find some place to stay also.
An inn.
Also, we're out of provisions, so we're going to need to go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find a tavern/inn.
Yeah, exactly.
Both.
1 second, let me look on Yelp to see what's good here. What's good here?
It just keeps hitting me in rounds.
Very good joke, Johnny.
You get an A+. A+ for
Oh,
the
man.
Yo. What's good here? That's a really good one. I'm writing it down for later. So yes, you can go to the hospitality district to check out restaurants and inns and stuff like that.
What's the sorry, almost ask God in Hugo voice. Although Hugo attempts to talk to the map as if it were voice commanded.
Siri, show me 5-star hotels in Montania. I'm sorry,
with his extremely yeah, same joke. With his extremely Alsurian accent, like no voice commands work for him.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Just unintelligible string of words.
What's the what are the pricier hotels in the region?
It doesn't actually list the hotels, it just tells you which region to go to for general things. It's like a plaque that kind of has the outline of the city and then like what each district is.
Hugo walks a mile. You all can stay where you are.
All right, so heading
I want to come with you.
Heading to the hospitality district. When you're walking down the streets, you notice that rather than wheeled carriages, there are horse-drawn sleighs here, with some single-person sleds pulled by pairs or even like groups of large, thick-furred canines. Everyone in the streets is bundled up in large coats lined with fur to protect themselves from the harsh, cold ocean wind. In the hospitality district, which you come across a sign that says the East Side, there are many restaurants, inns, and activities here. You can see there are multiple series of large ice rinks. You pass by a bustling restaurant called The Fisherman, a small cafe called Cafe Darla, which doesn't seem to be open right now. It looks like it's more of a coffee and tea joint. Passing the restaurants, you do find a series of inns. There is one that seems to be well visited with a kind of askew sign called the Sailor's Respite. It boasts that it's full service with basic amenities, including a free breakfast and access to the bath. There, a few houses down, is an inn that doesn't have a name. There's no title or entrance or anything. It seems pretty deserted, actually. It's not very brightly lit. Looking inside the window, you can see there's only really a few hooded figures patronizing the bar. And then there's the Marlowe, which is the closest to the docks. It is clearly meant for the wealthy. It's full service. The people who are coming in and out of it are well dressed. They seem to be, tourists or diplomats, people with a lot of money. It boasts that it has its own hot spring access. And the others are more just kind of like various restaurants for different kinds of things. A lot of fish places.
Makes sense.
Hugo addresses Ahlie and just goes, I'm going to go inside to this place with the hot springs and talk to the front desk. Could you do me a favor and find out what they serve at the Fisherman?
I wonder what they serve at the Fisherman.
I'll go check.
Thanks, Nick. I was waiting about 90 seconds to tell that joke. Cool. I mean, I assume you find out it serves fish and then you walk back to me. We don't actually need to split the party from the party.
You should be super surprised.
I want to hear this place. I want to... my hope...
Honestly, that was the place I was gravitating towards, so Finley just goes there.
Here's my hope. My hope is that inside of the Fisherman, they have, crab tanks and things, or, lobster tanks. And I want to start up a conversation with one of those lobsters.
No!
One of the lobsters on death row.
Do this to me.
All right,
what are you in for?
Recreate that one scene from Venom.
I thought it would be funny if they have all these lobster and crab tanks and it's like a pizza joint.
Just decoration. It's just a name.
Oh my god, lobster pizza sounds dope.
I know a place on the coast that does that. Good. Implied.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I will head towards the Fisherman while Hugo heads towards the Fancy Boy house.
Okay, so who wants to go first?
I really appreciate you phrasing it like I would phrase it. Me, Ben Hamlin, your friend. I'm gonna go to a Fancy Boy house today.
Ben, first.
I feel like... Oh. I was gonna say, I feel like Andrew's scene might be shorter, but yeah, whatever. I'll go.
Okay, so the Marlowe, spelled M-A-R-L-O-T, the Marlowe.
Yeah, I know.
I was just...
Well, I was thinking
Marlowe,
Kit Marlowe, so the clarification actually is helpful.
Is the... Pretty noticeably, it is the only building that you can see in this entire area besides the museum that has more than one story. It's built up rather than out, and does have access to, there's a hot spring that it seems to have been built around, hence its larger size. When you enter, it is made up like the fanciest hotel you've ever seen, and you used to live in Elser. So that's pretty impressive too. You're like, man, I didn't know they did this around here. It's clearly furnished for people with a high degree of money. People with high expectations. The front desk is staffed by a plump, middle-aged halfling with short cut blonde hair and brown eyes.
Until you said blonde hair, I was going to say representation.
Why?
As a plump hobbit myself.
Oh, yeah. I'd be like, well, she looks like Den.
Oh, I didn't catch the pronouns, but yeah.
No, it's a girl. She is plump. She's short. Of course, she's a halfling. Middle-aged. She has some lines on her face. She has a very welcoming air about her, and she sees you come in. There's the ding of a bell as you enter. On the very fancy couches, there are some people who are waiting. They are dressed in robes, and they are clearly from not around here, but wherever they're from, they have a lot of money. So you go up to the front desk, and she looks up at you. It's like, oh, hello, how can I help you?
Yeah, Hugo kind of strides into this room with full confidence. He's in a fancy place, which means that he's in his element. And he comes in reeking of his own sweat, mud, and blood, and takes a quick moment to unload his dangerous and armed hand. He may be a fancy boy, but he's been traveling for a bit, and he smells like shit. Anyway, bonjour, madame. Je t'aime, Hugo Chalamet, Russell Robert Anton de Fontaine. I was wondering if perhaps I could get a series of rooms. They do not all have to be next to each other, but I think I will need at least... He pauses. How many friends do I have? 5.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to give everyone their
Nick?
own room?
Nick, I forgot the number of people in this party as a joke.
Well, I was like,
It seems you might have actually forgotten.
Well, usually Petros and Corio share a room, so I was like...
I was gonna say, Corey and I usually bunk up.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I just saved some money.
Can I share a room? Can I share a room with Rashad?
My dragon.
This is
Can I
a
share a
no
room with
dragon
Blinks?
zone, no big pets, no large pets.
Blinks.
Okay,
How big is
Tiny.
Blinks? Can we clarify, how big is Blinks gotten?
He's probably growing up a little bit.
I will say there's a large
There's
pet fee. For pets over a certain... She kind of... weight class.
My favorite thing about our dragon is that it comes up every 10 episodes.
We
I kind of feel like a neglectful father.
He kind of
We
does
have-
his
It doesn't
own
come up every
thing.
episode.
three children, and they never come up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are
Because they're
just
just
kind
not
of like
plot relevant.
pulling around an angel child for no reason.
Forgot about the angel child.
I didn't.
Mika's just there.
Okay, so
No reason. He doesn't have or they don't have a family anymore.
folks, out of character, huddle up. How many rooms?
I think
I mean-
4 seems I'm going to imagine, I was going to say Petros was going to go with Hugo anyway, so we could just put me there in the room with you.
I'm gonna try to finagle myself a room using my entertainer feature, but it might not be in that place. But we'll see.
Hugo is kind of offering to pay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hugo has ambiguous amounts of money.
Hugo has ambiguous amounts of money and doesn't mind paying for his friends who he feels recently had quite a hard time and maybe would like a hot spring and a nice bed.
Selfishly, I want a Hot Springs episode, so...
Yeah.
I did this for you.
And I find it very funny. You're like, no, I won't take the free money. I can finagle this myself.
I want to use my feature.
Okay, well, it sounds like 3 then?
Ollie's getting these phone calls that are like, you want a free night at the Marriott. And he's like, fuck you, I'll pay myself.
I mean, those are scams.
I mean,
though.
same.
That's a bad point.
I know. Hey, which character on this team falls for those?
Will you be needing room
Hugo.
at the stable?
Do we have to put the horses there, or can it
We
be
don't have any
cows?
horses.
I know, Petros, you're not being seen.
Well, you do have an elk.
Oh, yeah.
True. This stable, is it for livestock only, or is it for the cows?
I'm sorry, the what?
The cows.
The carts.
Hugo. Wagon.
Oh, the wagons. Yes, you can keep them there too.
Oh, wait. Okay, yes. Two stable parking spots
All right.
and 4 rooms.
All right.
Again, they do not have to be next to each other. It will be nice.
4 rooms and 2 stable spaces. All right. You'll find that your rooms have everything ready for you. There's towels, everything you could possibly need. Breakfast is bright and early. And you also will have a lunch at tea time and a supper included in your stay. Should you need anything
Wonderful.
else, you can, of course, come down to the front, and someone will be here to assist you.
Wonderful. Our carts, wagons, will be here shortly with all of our bags. May I send something up to the room in advance? Do you have a bell hoop?
Oh, yes, absolutely. If you would like, I can have someone bring it up for you.
Wonderful. Hugo reaches over and detaches his left hand and sets it on the counter. If you could take that upstairs.
She hands it to the other halfling who's kind of been like a valet. And what he does, he's like dressed in this very smart suit with a nice fancy hat. You know that some of those like really fancy valets have, where they have like the whole whole uniform going on here. And he instead of like pulling out a cart that you would think that a valet would use to put stuff on and roll up, he just waves his hand and your arm levitates. And it just follows him as he walks upstairs.
Hell yeah.
So she hands you your keys and hands you a receipt for the undisclosed amount of money, which it doesn't matter because you can pay it.
That's right.
So yeah, you have your room for the night. It also comes with the numbers 2 and 3 for the stable spaces. So in case you need to go visit, check on your animals.
Hugo plops the keys into, I guess he probably has like a chest pocket or something.
And she's like, well, you seem like you've been around the block, if you don't mind me saying.
Madame, please, that is a very personal question.
Well, I mean, you look like you've traveled a lot.
Yes, I am, I believe I may have stayed here before. I am, Hugo de Fontaine, the author.
I'm sorry, the what?
I am an author and traveling speaker. I believe I have stayed here before. I believe I have done a book tour in the city.
She kind of like...
It is of no consequence if you have not read my books. I'm just saying that is how I travel.
You're the archaeologist, right?
Allegedly.
Allegedly? Oh, well, of course, you must be here for the celebration of the museum.
What are they celebrating?
It's 20th year in operation. I hear they're going to be having a series of rare things being shown there, but I don't know. There's a lot of people been coming from out of town. A lot of, she kind of gestures her hand around to the clientele. She's like, so, I think it'll be a good time.
Yes, as do I. Yes, I've been invited to give a presentation, as I am, of course, an expert in rare and hard to find thingamadoodles. So that's for sure why I'm here.
I'm sure you'll have a great time. Enjoy yourself, Mr.
De Fontaine. Hugo departs. He kind of rubs his wrist as he leaves, because that thing itches. And steps out the door. I guess head toward either the wagons or to the fisherman, where he's expected to meet up with Ahlie. So,
all right.
Either way, I concede my scene.
The fisherman.
I've lost.
The fisherman. Ahlie, anyone with you? Finley, were you going with him?
I'm going to the fisherman.
Okay. So, Petros, where are you going to be?
I was gonna be with Hugo, but I was told that I was not in that scene, so I think I'm just hanging out with the
Oh
cards.
wait,
one.
I'm sorry. Did you come with me?
I did, but I actually ended up not contributing at all, so we could say I'm just with the cards.
I'm sorry. I legit didn't realize you were meant to be with me. My bad.
Hugo
I didn't make it
turns around
super
and Petros
clear.
is just standing there. He's been standing
Walks
there.
directly into his chest.
Yeah, you and your bodyguard.
Hugo,
We don't
blissfully
judge.
unaware.
I was gonna say most people assume we're husbands, so that's actually preferable.
See, the last time we went to an inn, someone thought we were married. So.
I ended up taking Draconic as my extra language, so it would be funny if I would just turn to Hugo and Draconic say, "Why do people always assume we're husbands?" I just don't get it.
As we talk in our little secret language.
Our secret language, yeah,
So the fisherman.
that we share with our son.
The family
Also,
language.
it's got to be like intimidating when you hear someone speak Draconic.
Thank you so much for the room. Under las palau. Like,
Exactly.
All right, so the fisherman, as you enter, it's a very homey place. It's bustling with local activity. It smells of freshly cooked fish. And as you enter, it's mostly a place made of wood and stone. There are multiple different kinds of tanks of fish, both for just viewing pleasure, and also they do offer a first-hand view of your potential dinner. There are crabs, there are lobsters, and there are like dead fish on ice that you can pick from that are fresh catches of the day. The lobsters and crabs are alive. And you can watch as a chef who stands kind of behind the counters is making sashimi by hand.
I'm gonna.
For the benefit of everyone watching. He's like preparing fish for the dishes as he goes.
Ahlie seriously considers trying to convince these fish to mutiny and to take over.
While you're thinking about that, Finley has already gone up there and is like picking out everyone's fish and lobsters and stuff. She's just like picking out, I know that that's the best one, so we'll have that. And it's just picking out all of the best things to have it brought out en masse and feed everybody.
The guy who's like making the fish is a big burly human. He's like super buff, and he has like this wild mane of red hair that he like keeps back in like one of those nets to keep his hair from going everywhere. And he's just like real focused on, like, he has like scars on his arms and everything. He's like kind of like he gives off definitely like this fisherman vibe of like a hard battle hardened at sea. But he's just like, he's going at it. He's having the time of his life, and he's like whistling a little bit. Like whistling a shanty tune as he's cutting up fish, preparing it for people's meals.
Are there like little to-go menus?
Yes. There are
Okay,
it looks like they're handwritten, and it's up on like a board. It's like been tacked on a board, so it's pretty clear that the menu changes day to day. It depends on what's
Okay.
fresh.
So there's no menu I can grab and take with me unless I want to take this one off the wall. But...
No.
All right. Well, it looks like they serve fish.
All fish. There are of course like vegetables and stuff that go along with it. It seems the most popular is like a lobster bisque with potato. And it's like
I'll go.
you can smell like the cooking fish and everything, and the warmth is just like coming from the kitchen.
I'll go let Hugo know, I guess. Okay, Finley?
I'm sorry, what?
Finley is just like mesmerized by the fish.
I'm gonna go let Hugo know that they serve fish.
At the fisherman.
Finley's like brow furrows. Was that not a joke? It's called the fisherman.
I mean, he asked.
If he wasn't joking, then I think that you should still not tell him.
I'm not really comfortable in this place anyway, so I'm gonna go.
But I just ordered you a lobster.
Oh, I don't want it. I wish you hadn't.
More for me.
Is it because you're a fish, Ahlie?
Well, no, it's literally because, I mean, he considers them, like, friends.
Fish are friends.
Because he
Not-
can literally talk to them and communicate ideas to them and shit like that. And I'm not going to eat something that I can do that to. Yeah, so Ollie's going to head back out to go find Hugo.
He's like the opposite of a pescatarian.
Well, unless
Yeah,
pescatarians
yeah.
can talk to fish.
Over the conversation of like, was that a joke or not? I say a lot of things intentionally weird. Intentionally weird because it's funny, like the communication differences and all that. But I just realized Hugo himself does not actually tell a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
So it'd be very funny if they legit like couldn't tell if he was joking or not.
I mean, that did happen. Is Petros with us?
No, I think it's established that I'm at the wagons. I'm waiting for everyone to kind of do their own separate thing.
Okay, gotcha. Well, Finley's just gonna like stay there and feast, and I have a shtick for if anyone else arrives later.
I think at the moment Petros is lost in a void somewhere, it seems. Just like a white room, just
He's
like
babysitting.
floating around.
Yeah, I'm hanging out. I'm having bonding time with my child.
Which
The
one?
The one that's in the cart.
I think there's
Petros
three of
is
them in
in
the
a white
cart.
room.
No, there's
No,
not.
Rajan is not in the cart.
You aren't fitting that dragon in a cart.
Okay, there's two of them in the cart then.
That's true.
One of
I'm
them-
having bonding time with my two children.
Because Blinks is like starting to, like his paws are growing faster than the rest of him, so he's definitely like in the clumsy phase of like teenager cat body, right? So he's like falling over his paws and everything. His paws are just like you can think like panther paws.
it's adorable.
He has big beans.
Yeah.
Hugo! I waved down Hugo.
Hugo waves back with his stump.
They serve fish there.
Oh, gross!
Like, yeah!
Gross.
God, I'm glad someone agrees.
He does a clear thumbs down, but again, with his stump. Because he's communicating from across the street, so you can like barely hear him.
Mhm.
Did you yell that?
In the
Yeah.
middle of this port town.
That's why I said fuck fish!
It does draw a few
Them's
like
fighting words here.
weird glances from people on the street who are like, "How could you not like fish?" Just because it's like the main aspect.
I mean,
of
to
their
be fair,
diet.
they probably get a lot of tourists who are just like weird about shit, right?
Yeah, but
So-
all of those people are like the rich people who come from the inner part of like Laia who eat meat and stuff,
Mhm.
Yeah, fair.
and they're like, ugh. Like they probably
And we
can't
look
really.
like adventurers.
Yeah, y'all look like outsiders, so it's pretty easy to pick you out.
Let's go somewhere else. Let's go find Petros. Where are the wagons?
I will. This
That's a-
inn that you have serves food. The Marlowe.
Yeah, it serves 3 meals. I wasn't there, but I heard. I remember.
What I'm actually gonna do is, can I go find an inn that has like a tavern on it, and try to use. So I mentioned my background feature before.
Mm-hmm.
It's called By Popular Demand. You can always find a place to perform, usually in an inn or tavern, but possibly with a circus, at a theater, or even in a noble's court. At such a place, you receive free lodging and food of a modest or comfortable standard, depending on the quality of the establishment, as long as you perform each night. In addition, your performances make you something of a local figure. When strangers recognize you in a town where you have performed, they typically take a liking to you. So is there
So
like a
fun.
tavern I can go to that might have performances and talk to them about performing in exchange for lodging and food.
The Sailor's Respite, definitely. That's like the more middle of the road kind of inn. A Best Western, if you will. But like
Absolutely.
better because it does have music and dancing. Like that seems to be where the sailors hang out. So
I will absolutely head there and hopefully perform nightly and get lodging.
all right.
Also, I'll tell the others, Hugo, I'm going to go to the Sailor's Respite.
Hugo makes another hand gesture, and you legit can't tell which one this is supposed to be.
So
I'm just like shouting to you. Why don't you use words?
Hugo looks to the left, looks to the right, and then crosses the street. Realizing there was maybe no barrier there at all. Unlike Petros, who is still stuck in the game lobby.
Desperately trying to get into the voice chat.
guys, stop kicking me.
By the time you already load to the map, everyone's already gone to the different ends of the... I said, gamers, where are we dropping? Hugo walks across the street. Oh, my friend, you do not want to stay as a Milo with us?
No, that's all right.
Un water de specie.
What?
So, hot spring?
Oh, spicy water.
This is another moment where this could have been a Petros translation, where I knew exactly what Petros was trying to do right away.
Oh. Hugo is fluent in common. He's doing the French, like, how would you say the word? Like... And the thing is, Petros always knows the word.
Petros always knows what he's trying to say somehow. He speaks 4 languages.
One of them is Hugo.
And one of them is Hugo.
We've never had them in the same cart before because they're both the driver, but I think it would be very funny if Hugo's like doing a crossword puzzle in the passenger seat. A 10-letter word for disappointment? Frustration. Don't count. That's not 10 letters.
I'd come to the hot springs, but that place seems a little too much, like... Too much.
It's fancy pants, Hugo.
I think I'd be more comfortable somewhere else.
Okay, sure, of course. That is your prerogative. Maybe I can sneak you a pool wristband.
Yeah, I'll definitely come to that.
A poor wristband.
Delightful, you know. Hope to see you around. Let us know how the sailor's respite is. Maybe the food is good. I imagine we'll be on town for a number of days. We might want to shop around the restaurants.
Yeah. So we'll meet back up tomorrow morning.
Wait, sounds good.
Cool. Let Petros know too where I'm at. Let Dad know where I'm at.
Yeah.
Hey, can you just text Dad for me really quick and let me know I'm gonna be out? I'll be home before curfew.
Then Ahlie heads off towards the Sailor's Respite.
All right. So the Sailor's Respite is definitely a more basic establishment, but it is much more lively. You walk in. The innkeeper is a gruff human man. He is also he's definitely one of the, he was a sailor at some point. He has long black hair that he keeps tied up in a ponytail. He has a scar running down his face, and he seems grumpy until he looks up and sees you come in and kind of opens his arms welcome. What can I do for you?
Hey, so I'm new in town, literally just got in, and I saw your fine establishment here, and it looks like you have live music and stuff like that. And I am something of a performer.
I'm something of a performer myself.
I was going to come in and see if perhaps I could perform in your tavern in exchange for lodging.
Well, he kind of like he pulls out a little notebook that's like way too small for his hands and like flips through it. There's like writing scrawled in it. He kind of like flips through it. He's like, okay, well, let's see here.
I can give you a demonstration if that helps.
Well, of course, I do ask for demonstrations from most of the people that I let perform in here. We have to have standards. Can't
Of
just
course,
let
yeah,
anyone
yeah.
perform in here because let me tell you, this group can get rowdy.
Yeah, of course.
Believe me, you don't want what they can throw at you. So, let's see. Well, it looks like I do have an opening for later tonight if you wanted to perform. But if you wanted to, of course, give me a little run around, a little spin of your whatever. He kind of looks around and notices, he's like, whatever instrument you have, or if you're a singer, if that's your thing. But I'd love to hear ya. I'm always looking to bring new talent into the area.
From beneath probably his cloak somewhere, he unstraps a lute from his pack, and will pull it out and play a song and sing a bit.
What's he playing?
Maybe like moving around a little to try to get other people to notice that he's doing this as well.
Okay.
I also want to like use magic during it, like if I can cast prestidigitation occasionally for like little sparks and things.
Okay. Be your own special effects crew.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you playing?
Oh, you mean like what song? Let's go with it's a ska cover of Piano Man.
Folks, we'll post a link on our Twitter.
Does that exist?
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even kidding. I have it saved into my liked song section on Spotify. Yeah.
So, but it's like Piano Man, just like kind of hyped up instead of what Piano Man is.
It's Piano Man, but not Piano Man at all.
Yeah.
All right. So roll performance.
Okay. Come on. Oh, almost a natural 20, but it's going to be an unnatural 20.
This man is very much into your performance. He is a lover of music. He loves new talent. Even more so, the group of rowdy sailors who were sitting down and enjoying a drink when you came in, they've noticed your cover and they turn around and they're like paying attention to you now. And the person who like was playing piano, who was like playing this dinky old like carnival piano, is like has stopped playing because no one's paying attention to them anymore. But they don't seem to care because they're into your performance. Plus you have the addition of like magic, which has totally captured them and their attention. Like they love you.
Can I try to get the piano person to join in? like once I play like the verse a couple times and they start to get it too, and then join in on the piano.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
You can. You like move around to the front towards like where this piano is settled, and like the way that you lean into them definitely is like the way that musicians kind of nudge each other to be like, hey, let's jam. So now they kind of get a feel for like the tune and the tempo, and they join you in, and so you have like the harmony accompaniment on the piano, which like the dinky sound of this piano like totally adds to the experience. So everyone is so into this performance. You have like everyone, and like a lot of them don't know the words, but they like are like trying to sing along because they're into it. Yeah, so you know how like you just when you don't know the lyrics to a song but everyone else is singing, so you sing too but you make up the words. Mm-hmm. That's what's going on.
Perfect.
But sailors, so they're really loud about it. They love you, Ahlie. You're their new favorite person.
Yay!
And they invite you to come and drink with them.
I absolutely will, and that is what Ahlie is doing tonight.
They pay drinks on the house. Yeah. They pay for everything.
So probably around the time that Ahlie finishes his performance, Finley comes in with a group of rowdy drunk people, and Finley's sloshed, and they're singing sea shanties really loudly. And then when she sees the parties here, she's like, Ahlie, we got kicked out of the fishermen for singing. Hey, and up she rises. Hey, and up she rises.
Immediately, once you start singing sea shanties, the sailors with Ahlie are like, "Oh yeah, hey, and up she rises early in the morning."
I don't.
Yeah, immediately, as soon as somebody at the table starts singing, her whole group comes over. She jumps on the table and she's doing like the stomp table dance. Everyone's pounding on the table. Sea shanties. What do you do with a drunken sailor?
Folks, we'll link that on the Twitter too.
What's Petros doing? Does he load
I'm bonding with my children. Me and Corey are hanging out,
posing by the wagon.
Yeah, Corey's just like, I don't want to. You can actually like. So the Marlow is not that far from the Sailor's Respite, and there's some noise that you can hear. It sounds
so here's the thing.
Like people singing.
Here's what I would like to postulate has happened is, like, we drove our wagons to an acceptable place in town where we could park them, and Hugo was like, great, I'm gonna go get rooms. So unless Hugo's come back to be like, great, here's our rooms, we're just kicking it. We're just waiting for people to come back, but everyone's gone off to go do their own
Just you
shit.
and Corey are like, where is everyone?
So we're just waiting.
This is like planning a vacation with your friends in the era before cell phones.
Yeah.
It's like, everyone just meet back here at like 4-ish, okay?
I told Hugo to tell Dad where I was.
Yeah, no one's told
And Hugo went there and the wagons were already gone.
No, hold on. Since when?
Where are you then, Petros?
Where we left! This literally is the, like, we said we were gonna meet here at 4! I thought you said 4:30! No! Why would I say 4:30? No, we wouldn't have moved, so if you came back to get us, like, then we are with you again.
Okay, cool. Then
Great.
Whatever. Hugo's with Petros. Killing me. Guys, we all agreed.
Hugo, you told me you were gonna come back here and meet us here. Why would I go to a place if I didn't know where you're going to go?
This is why I made us an agenda before we got on the plane.
I printed out the MapQuest directions.
Not MapQuest!
Said I'd...
Okay, so great.
God.
We're with Hugo. We parked the wagons. And we hear a ruckus from down the street.
Ruckus.
And it's like starting to pour into the streets too, like,
My dad's senses have indicated that those are my friends.
oh fuck, my kids are getting out of hand again.
I think part of it is like, oh fuck, those are my idiots. And the other part's like, oh man, I haven't gotten really fucked up and sung some sea shanties in a bit. This is like home. Petros is like, oh, just like home.
I've got a joke for if Petros joins in.
Although,
okay,
the
great.
other thing is, Ahlie and whoever's in the tavern, the Sailor's Respite right now, roll a perception. Finley with disadvantage because you're sloshed.
Can I just choose to fail?
Yes, you could choose to fail.
Yeah, Finley fails.
Actually, no. I will say, Ahlie, don't roll perception because this isn't something that would be out of the ordinary to you.
Okay.
So
well, I already rolled and it was a 9.
For what it's worth,
so.
I rolled a 3.
bad. Nothing out. You don't recognize. You don't really recognize anyone. No. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Oh no. Oh no.
Nothing out of the ordinary. You're partying. Petros,
Great.
are you gonna come in?
Yeah, I'm gonna go investigate. Even if I don't think
Cool.
that my friends are there getting fucked up, which I think that they are, they're getting fucked up. Petros is also just like, yeah.
Let's go get drunk and sing some.
He's feeling homesick, and he's like, this is just like all my buddies. Yeah,
Let's
sea
get
shanties.
drunk.
I know this one. We sing a
Sea
slightly different
shanties.
version at home. Yeah.
Sings sea shanties by the seashore.
Yeah.
When you come in, you see Finley on riding around on the shoulders of a drunken sailor.
Great.
And she's like, "Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and Petros."
The sailors are like, that's not how the song goes. Who's Petros? What's Petros? Finley!
I would like to propose an alternate take, which is that all the sailors in unison are like, Petros!
It's like
they all
fucking
say rum,
Cheers.
and then everyone stops singing and then says Petros, and then we keep going with the song.
Everyone wants to go to a bar where everyone knows your name. You just like to have visited it beforehand first. It's kind of weird when everyone already knows your name.
Petros! As Petros walks in.
Whoa, okay. Yeah, so I've now joined the crowd. Ollie, are you still performing?
Yeah, I mean,
Or are you okay?
I think at the moment it seems like Finley is taking the lead, but Ollie's definitely playing to the rhythm.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think he actually knows how the sea shanty goes, so he's just playing the lute along to it.
Yeah, sure. He's improvising.
Yeah.
Cool. I will weave through the crowd to get to the bar to get a beer of my own, and then I'll go join the party crew.
All right, so you weave through this throng of absolutely sloshed sailors who are singing sea shanties at the top of their lungs, crowd surfing Finley kind of as they go. There's a wave
Wonderful.
of really tall sailors, and then Finley's
It allows me to keep my eye on
Yeah.
her as she goes
Yeah,
around
so-
the room.
she never leaves your line of sight because she's always. Yes, Johnny.
Wait. I do have one more shenanigan, and she does leave your line of sight and disappear for a
Okay,
little
what's
bit.
the
Oh,
shenanigan?
A short while later, she comes back in and hands Ahlie one of the lobsters from the tank,
Oh.
alive,
Oh.
and is like, "I got your friend back."
I thought you were gonna hand me a dead lobster, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
No.
Buzzkill.
She rescued a lobster
I saw your
for
face
you.
and I specified alive. I got your friend back.
This is a question from Andrew because Ollie would know the answer to this. Lobsters don't breathe in air, do they?
Ollie, you can hear.
We need to get him to the
You
water.
can hear that the lobster is suffocating.
No.
Please put me back. I don't
Ollie
know
is
what
going
I did.
to drop.
I mean, we're right next to the water. You could walk out to the patio and just chuck him in the ocean.
Yeah. Ollie drops his loot and grabs the lobster and runs outside.
Finley sees that and doesn't know what to think and rationalizes it and just goes, "They're getting married."
For what it's worth, lobsters can breathe air.
Can they?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty sure because you see crabs on the beach out in the air.
Yeah, there are a lot of species of crabs that put their eggs on land on the beach and then go into the water.
Yeah.
Same
He
with
just
lobsters.
has no
They
idea
can
what's
last-
going
Yeah.
on. He's very confused.
All right, so he's not suffocating.
He's confused though.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just got stolen. From
I'm still gonna tell him it's okay because as a sea elf, I can communicate simple ideas with any beast that has an innate swimming speed. So I am gonna tell this little lobster, "Calm down, buddy. I'll get you to the water. I know you'll be fine for a little while, but you should be free." And he'll run outside toward the ocean.
Thank you. I'll never forget what you did for me. So you do your good deed and save a lobster. Petros,
And I
you
helped.
helped. Petros, since you're not drunk yet, you you come down, you kind of like weave your way to the bar counter where a half orc is standing, and like he has like this, he also has kind of like the sailor's outfit kind of on. It's pretty clear that like it kind of seems to you that this establishment popped up as an idea from a bunch of friends who were like, we need a place for all the sailors to hang out, and then they all got jobs here.
Yeah.
And so he's preparing drinks. There is a few people at the bar who are kind of like watching this happen, who like aren't a part of the sailor thing going on. They're probably people who like came here from various places and don't have the money to stay at the higher end establishments, so they'll take the noise. And as you come up to the bar counter, you see like the back of someone's head as they then turn to look at you. Red hair, very dented armor that was clearly once, pristine, but isn't any longer. Longer red hair, kind of shaggy, kind of cut off at the shoulder. And they turn around to face you and look a little bit surprised. Petros? I thought I heard Finley's voice. And it's Mateus Marcos sitting there at the bar counter.
Whack.
The show you've just been listening to was The Legends of Laia, brought to you by Infinity Break, where we're telling stories our own way. This show is dungeon mastered by Nick Boylan, edited by Andrew Akel, and produced by Ben Hamlin. It features the voices of Andrew Akel, Ben Hamlin, Manny Trumbo Gomes, and Johnny Ronaldo. Our music is by Johnny Ronaldo, and our logo is by Andy Wilson. You can check out all of our other shows at infinitybreak.net and support us on Patreon at patreon.com/infinitybreak, where there's plenty of Legends of Laia bonus content, including chatter from recordings and insight on the story and world. You can also follow us at our Twitter account at Legends of Laia. Thank you very much for listening. We'll see you next week.